Oh my god. Yay!
Okay, hey, it's back, kind of.
This is gonna be fun for Shane to put in his video processor.
Implying that I'd ever do that anyway.
Well, normally you don't have to, because normally... Well, that's not true, because normally it does happen. Yeah, it just said, yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen that notification before. It just said, hey, OBS is disconnected. I was like, what? So it's not even Twitch. Just my OBS just decided to fucking say fuck you.
So, like, why are you fighting, like, horned toads and Santa elves? What is the lore here?
It's a Final Fantasy game.
Got it. That makes sense.
So one other thing I like about this game is that as the enemies take damage, they show that they take damage. Like, they have a different appearance based on how much damage they've taken. And that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that thing that Doom did.
I mean, what other Castlevanias have you played, Ornan? Why are they 10 times my size? Because they wouldn't be monsters if they weren't 10 times my size. Why would I be afraid of a real scorpion if I had bombs and swords and axes and shit? Hey, Llama. Welcome to the stream. Are you saying
Holy
the coolest...
crap.
What's that?
Okay, so side tangent story, but we were going through a bunch of junk in the house today to try to clean some stuff out, and I found a card with a Steam code on it from PAX in like 2014 that a friend of mine gave me with a bunch of like random swag he got at PAX that he didn't want. And it's for Carmageddon Reincarnation.
Oh, no.
It was for an early access free copy of the game, and I was like, surely this has already been activated. And I just went and tried it out on Steam, and nope, it was not. So I now have a copy of Carmageddon Reincarnation.
Congratulations. Never play it.
Yeah, It was like 25 gig download too, and I was like, I don't think I will.
It's supposed to be really bad, right?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, I just assume it is, but...
I mean, you say scorpions are hella poisonous. Now imagine a giant scorpion.
Now wait a minute. Are they poisonous, or are they venomous?
Venomous would probably be the correct term.
Don't say you don't come here and don't learn anything.
It's for layman's. Stop being so technical. You're ruining everyone's time.
I'm providing an education.
So, Llama, when you say the coolest part of the game, is it the enemy damage or is it the music? Because I think it's the music. One magic ring. I like how things just automatically equip.
I also appreciate how the universal symbol for something being damaged is just like the two white bandages crossed over each other. Like, has anybody in the history of ever actually bandaged anything that way?
I mean, we could. Maybe that's why it doesn't heal as fast as I would like it to, because I don't put bandages on like that.
The Japanese have had the secret all along, we just haven't been listening.
Exactly. Castlevania... Okay, Orden, the Castlevania games you played, out of all those games you listed, probably... And there's only 4, I see. Only 2 of them are good. I'll buy all the bombs. maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, I'll buy 20. Okay. 95 gold? You goddamn... I shouldn't say goddamn on Easter, I guess. That's probably not a good idea. By the way, happy Easter, everybody. I don't celebrate it, but to those of you who do, happy Easter.
Indeed. Also, Randall, you know what is good out of that list that you put there? The Castlevania NES mod for Doom.
Ah, yes.
That's good. You should play that. Circle of the Moon was really good.
I love Circle of the Moon. I actually need to buy that in the Wii U before they shut that store down at some point.
I'm trying to remember which one it was that I started playing kind of again-ish recently. And it was like unnecessarily difficult. I think it was Order of Ecclesia.
Maybe. That's one of the few I have not played. I've never played Order of Ecclesia.
Yeah, it was really rough.
Portrait of Ruin was really good, but it got to a point where I didn't know what to do anymore and I had to stop playing it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was really good, and we had to swap between the two characters. It's a lot of fun. Of course, Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow, what's the DS one? Those are all really good, too.
Yes, they are.
Dawn of Sorrow, that's the DS one, because the initials have to be DS, because it's a Nintendo system.
Of course.
I got a steel helmet, yay! Protect my head, not the one on my penis. Alright. I need to play Curse of Darkness, too. I've played Lament of Innocence. And I actually like Lament of Innocence more than probably I should. It's not a very well-designed game, but it has its charm. Okay, that's Gemini.
I would agree with that. I mean, for what it's worth, it was relatively short. You can get through it pretty quickly.
Yeah, it ticks all the boxes for a Castlevania just in general. But, I mean, in terms of being an actual good game, I could completely understand the argument if people said that, yeah, it's kind of jank, because it is very jank. Okay, okay. Alright. I forgot I could jump over people.
So in the latest Nier update...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I am now at 98% quest completion for my first playthrough, and I am now just waiting for my stupid-ass moonflowers to wilt so I can get some pink moonflower seeds for that ridiculous quest.
Have you gotten any of the emotional gut punches yet?
Well, I mean, the whole fucking game is like one depressing thing after another, honestly, but, not really any huge ones. Yeah, like I said, I have not even gotten the first ending. I haven't finished yet, so.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Lavos.
Sometime tomorrow, all of my flowers will be wilted, and I will be able to collect my pink moonflower seeds and go finish that quest, and then I will be able to go to the Shadow Lord's castle and finish playthrough number 1.
The other thing I found with the game is that it resonates more, and I look forward to talking about this with you later. You may not have found it as emotionally impactful as what I'm hearing, but I didn't necessarily think that too until the second playthrough, and I can't go into why, but you'll find out. And I don't know how you feel about it. I look forward to it though. So going through the chat, you'll play Symphony of the Night if I play the first chapter of FF8 on stream. Define first chapter. We can work this out. I'm not entirely opposed to playing Final Fantasy VIII. I don't like Final Fantasy VIII, but if it will get you to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I will totally do it. I will sacrifice myself for a Castlevania game. And I agree, I also agree with you, Llama, that it does play very well into the animated series Curse of Darkness. Llama was talking about Curse of Darkness on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And yeah, if you play that game, and I haven't, but I've read the plot synopsis for the most part, a lot of the stuff that happens in the animated series on Netflix plays in very well towards Curse of Darkness, the video game. Highly recommended. Oh, the first hour of Final Fantasy VIII is fine. That's easy. That's not my problem with Final Fantasy VIII. Oh shit, they're blind. I should have went to the fucking end. God damn it. I said it again on these. Sorry. Beat the whole game. I guess if I had the Steam version, because I think you can speed things up, that wouldn't be too unreasonable. I'm not going to... that's not the exchange. That's not the deal I'm making, but it wouldn't be too unreasonable.
I would just like to point out that I appreciate that the hedgehogs, like, gain male pattern baldness when they take damage.
Yeah. It's the future we're all looking forward to.
Oh yeah. I want that Hulk Hogan look.
Yeah. Hopefully my hair stays with me, because I don't want to retire from the Navy and then not be able to grow my hair long. I would be extremely upset.
Yeah, man, you gotta get on my level.
Yeah, I know. So that takes 9 hours to beat. If that's going to be your first playthrough, I'd say probably about...
Define beat. Define beat.
No, that's spoilers. He's never played it.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that is not a straightforward, like, assessment. It depends on what you mean by that.
Don't listen to Shane.
I mean, again, that's... I'm not spoiling anything. That just doesn't...
No, it's just one playthrough.
Yeah, it is one playthrough. Yeah.
Let me put it this way. Have you played Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? I'm trying to think the name. Yeah, Ritual of the Night. Have you played that? It's the same thing. In fact, it's the exact same fucking game. If you liked Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, you will love Castlevania Symphony of the Night, because it's a better game. Do you think Ritual's better, Shane? Or have you not played it?
No, I haven't played it yet.
Okay. What do you mean, eh? Good. Liked it? You'll love Symphony of the Night. Just don't play the Saturn port, which is what I was playing earlier and put in the chat. The Saturn port is a bad port. But you can play as Maria off the get. You don't need to put in any special codes. And Richter too. It has 2 special areas with remakes of Vampire Killer, Beginning, and Bloody Tears. So, yeah. This is called grinding in Mystic Quest. And they're not hedgehogs, they're Lavos spawn. This is the prequel to Chrono Trigger that no one talks about.
The real story that needs to be told.
Yes. What the fuck are wizard spells? Not good. more bombs. Just hacking people with axes. What's thunder do?
I mean, I have some ideas about what it would do, but...
Quake! She's gonna summon a first-person shooter on you.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, that's a lot of damage.
Nothing Flex Seal won't fix.
Llama, I do agree with you, but I'm always... I'm more of the... I'm more like simplicity. And Symphony of the Night's far more simplistic than Bloodstained. That being said, I loved a lot of what Bloodstained did. To each their own. In terms of plot, yeah, absolutely. Castlevania has Symphony of the Night has a better plot. And that's just because it links into a previous game almost seamlessly. And a lot of people didn't play that game, even when it came out. So, I don't know what to say beyond that. Symphony of the Night is an all-time classic. It's a game that's very, very close and near and dear to me personally. I think Shane kind of feels the same way, if I remember correctly. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to a point, but yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So 5 is average, a 6 is better than okay.
I mean, that's how it should be.
Because
that's how the scale should work, but it never has.
And it never will.
No. That's why, like, anything that's below, like, an 8 or a 9 or something is just, like, complete trash and
I think, like,
time.
anything below a 7. So for me, like, starting at a 6, it starts to get to the point where I think, okay, these people are calling it bad. 7, I can look at a 7 and still think it's a good game. That's like a C.
Well, see, Llama, I think that's a good indicator of a truly good game. If it's something that you can go back to regularly and not get sick of it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why, like, you know, something like Diablo for me, or Doom or something, like, I go back to that at least once a year on both accounts, and I will probably never get tired of either of them.
Alright, I'm gonna go into Lavos' core here. That is definitely Lavos. We are in, like, the robot future. It's the apocalyptic winter in Chrono Trigger. This is the prequel to Chrono Trigger no one talks about. Yes, how you play Final Fantasy V every year. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
By the way, that should be coming up soon, shouldn't it, Lyle? I look forward to that. Like, I'm excited about it. And normally I'm not that excited about these kind of things. But I am, like, super hyped this year to play the 4-Job Fiesta. I know Shane is too. If you listen to our episode, Shane has nothing but amazing things to say about Final Fantasy V. He loves the game.
Man, I can't wait for that Fiesta. Let me tell you.
Don't worry, I'll head it up and I'll play it for the podcast. I'll take that bullet, Shane.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it, Phoebe! Why did you start sucking all of a sudden? Ah!
Damn.
Well,
Phoebe,
Orden, that's the
put your
perfect
guitar away. Stop saying about smelly cats and do your job.
Is that a Friends reference?
It is. Yes, it is. I don't know, man. Friends is all hip with the kids again these days for some fucking reason.
It's like Taxi when I was a kid.
Wait, Taxi was popular when we were kids?
Well, it was popular with me because it was on Nick at Night.
Oh, okay. So that was just a you thing. All right. I was like, I don't remember any of the kids at school talking about fucking reruns of Taxi.
I don't think the kids at school are talking about Friends. I think Twitter is.
I know that is not true.
Oh, well, you have insider information. To be fair.
Yeah.
So, Orden, if you listen to the most recent episode, we also discussed how playing Final Fantasy V for the first time via the 4-job Fiesta is definitely the best way to do things.
Yeah, absolutely. I can speak from experience. There is no better way than to be artificially restricted to your party choices and, you know, possibly get stuck with really great classes. So I highly recommend it.
I'm excited. I can't wait to play it again. God damn it, Lyle. What? I did it again! Damn it, Lyle! Look what you did to me.
Well, see, there you go. Then, and that turned out all right, right, Randall? So you're fine.
I actually didn't see you post anything about the FF1 fall challenge. I didn't know you did it, to be honest with you. By the way,
what Chris is saying is he was ignoring you.
Maybe. I'm sorry. By the way, these aren't hedgehogs. These are edgehogs. They're edgelords.
Yeah. Oh, they're fucking edgehogs, all right. Let me tell you. Bust out a motorcycle for no reason.
That's Shadow.
I am well aware. Thank you very much. Trying to remember, I mean, we don't have like a massive amount of episodes, but we are slowly creeping up on 100 now, and sometimes I forget what we've talked about. We haven't actually covered any of the Sonic Adventure games yet, right?
No, we haven't. In fact, I don't think we've covered a single Dreamcast game yet, and I've been thinking about that. That's bothering me.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, exactly. The Hedgehogs shop exclusively at Hot Topic, with the occasional detour over to Spencer's for funny sex gifts.
You don't have to give them a funny sex gift. Just get them a vibrator. The entire family will appreciate you for it.
Fun for the whole family.
No, it's just fun for one person, but the entire family will enjoy your mother not being bitchy anymore. She has a good enough vibrator.
I suppose that could be true.
Are we doing a Patreon podcast for 100? We haven't even discussed it yet. So what are we at? 86? 87?
We just released 86 today, yeah.
So we have, what, 28?
We haven't
weeks?
talked about it yet.
That's like 6 months from now.
I was thinking about that. I have an idea of what we might do, but Chris and I haven't really discussed any of it yet.
Not yet. I've been kind of thinking we do the same thing we did for 50, but back then we only had 2 patrons, and we now have 9. So it's a little bit different. So we'll have to discuss and see how we're going to approach it.
Yeah, that's a good point. We could do like a patron party thing, but it would have to be like, it would just be like a fuck it, we're doing this live. It's just like one recording off of Discord or something, because I don't want to make anybody edit like 9 tracks of audio.
Yeah. I'll have to talk to I'll talk to Toby from Secret Nobles and see how he does it, because there was an episode he did for Christmas where he invited a bunch of people into the Discord server, and no one recorded anything, and he made an episode out of it. So if he knows how to do that, maybe I can get that knowledge. We could do something similar for episode 100, and just maybe that could work. I'll talk to him.
Was I the only one that caught like the tail end of what Chris just said? Because I didn't hear any of that.
Your Twitch is having a fucking issue. No, I think I'm having a fucking issue. I think that's reality, because Shane just had an issue. What happened to Phoebe?
Goddamn Phoebe, every time. This is why you were never a love interest on the show.
Oh, I hold it and I climb things.
Wait a minute, am I... For some reason, I thought Llama already was a patron. I guess I'm... maybe that was my headcanon for it. I just assumed that already happened.
No, he's just an amazing Twitch companion.
True. True.
Heal potions. Orton, do not pressure people to join our Patreon. Only I can do that. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Nerd Trainer in a while. I hope he's still alive.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, now that you mention that, I haven't heard anything from good old Ryan.
Bonsai Chat's been posting stuff, and it's been pretty good. But like, yeah, it's just weird. I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, Twitch supporter. Yeah, that's true. I would say something about like I don't even. Well, if if Aimbot was in here, he would be able to tell us because you know he's a pro.
He is
pro
a pro
streamer.
He definitely is. He fits the definition to a T.
Yes. I was only saying that semi sarcastically, but yes. No, I don't even know like if you have to be like a what do they even call it?
Subscriber. Partner? There's a follow.
No, for us like you have to hit a certain threshold of like
we have
50
to be a partner.
Something. Yeah.
If I go the rest of the stream without taking the Lord's name in vain, I'll join your Patreon.
Oh, well, there goes that.
I almost said it again. I stopped myself.
In response to the challenge. That would have been great.
Lyle, no!
Lyle doesn't count.
Yeah, we don't stream enough. That's the other part.
Oh yeah, maybe that's affiliate or something. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I brought that up because I was like, I don't know if we need that to be able to do like the, you know, like bits, donations, and whatever else bullshit people do on Twitch. Not that I'm super concerned about that, but you could cheer us some bits or some stupid thing every time we are terrible at a game.
Or we say something stupid. Being a twat. We just need to be edgier. We need to be bigger edgelords.
I don't know.
By the way, I wish Ashton was in here. He did such a... Wow. What a job he did. And I'm not trying to disparage anything that Shane has done. He does a fantastic job too, but just to jump in there and to take over the show like that and to edit it, like, hats off to Ashton. I don't know if you're going to watch this on YouTube or not, but I don't normally listen to our episodes, but I listened to the entirety of the episode today, and yeah, really good job, man. Thank you.
Oh yeah, for sure. He definitely knocked it out of the park. And I never really had any doubt, and I don't take any personal offense to it. I mean, the guy has professional experience doing that shit. I just figured it out along the way.
Yeah, that's really hard to do too, Lyle. That's a Herculean effort that he did right there.
Yeah.
What do these do? They? Nothing, apparently. Okay. I'm trying. Now I'm thinking about Llama's challenge. I have to think about it now. Now I'm fighting centaurs. Doggone it. Yeah, I would love to hear your opinions on it. Just, like, I mean, I'm trying to say this nicely, but I don't want to come off as nasty. But just like anytime people listen to it, I would really love to hear your opinions on it. And, again, I think Ashton did a fantastic job, so, yeah, go listen to it.
Oh, I was confused for a second there. I was like, are we putting something out tomorrow? Is there something I don't know about?
Totally get my money's worth out of this. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This is so hard. Why is it so hard? Should you mute the stream and listen to the episode now? No.
No, don't do that. We would prefer your active engagement. The episode will always be there, Randall, but we are only here tonight. That's what I said. You heard me. That's right. Engaged, active.
That's kind of a sore spot with Randall Llama. He used to do the same. But he's in a better place now, he tells us.
He's too good to listen to the show while at work.
Yeah.
He's too important. He makes big decisions.
Oh wow, that was so cute!
I bet you can listen to fucking Karen across the way over on the cubicle walls talking to somebody on the phone way too loud.
That was adorable! When they lit her on fire. I know that doesn't sound right, but... that was so cute!
I feel like I missed it. I was too busy talking about Karen. What happened?
Hey! And Ashton has joined the stream.
The man
hey, I
of the
can
hour.
curse. I can curse. I can't just use certain curse words.
I mean, I think technically you could get around it using the Firefly method and just say "gore ram it."
Gore ram it. Ashton just missed all the stuff we said about him, so everyone just do the opposite and just make him feel terrible.
We've lost all of our listeners. Today's episode was a travesty.
No, I'm glad you came in. I wish you were here earlier when we were definitely building you up, because you earned it.
Okay, see, yeah, you're
Go
good.
ram it.
Llama has agreed to go around as a viable workaround. So there you go.
All right. Ashton says he loves Mystic Quest, and you know what? I think this game gets shit on more than it should. I don't like the rep that Mystic Quest gets, because I actually think it's a pretty solid game. Quake it. Quake it!
Ugh, I gotta do an episode about Quake too. I gotta talk about Quake.
I think we have that scheduled.
I think we might.
I'm not looking forward to playing Perfect Dark, by the way.
Why not? Good game.
Oof. I don't know. I just don't think it may have aged well. I'm gonna find out though.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's probably fair. I have not played it in some time.
Luckily, I have an Xbox Series X, so I can play it on Rare Replay and not have to buy it. Even though I already own a copy. Also, Shane, the Karens I talk to make like $200K a year and have multiple degrees, and they still can't install Word. Yeah, you talked to one the other day. Because he helped me install my computer.
Well, so fun story actually that is related to that. I may have gotten somewhat in trouble at work late last week because one of our EVPs responded to an email like being all like, yo, why are these metrics this way? They're shitty. Like, you guys need to fix this. But he was directing it to a certain group of people that was not on copy for that email. He sent it to, because, okay, listen, we all know that like automated emails get sent from inboxes that are not monitored, right? Like they say it in the email. It's like, don't respond to this. This is an automated email inbox. No one's going to look at your shit. Ours is technically not unmonitored because we do see if somebody responds to that particular distribution list. So that's how I saw this. And so he was just sending it to a place that it was going to go to die. No one was going to see it. So I thought, I will do my part to help him out. I will direct it to where it needs to go, and I will educate him on the purpose of this distribution list so that he will not send an email to it again erroneously. Yeah, that didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go at all. I was trying to be as diplomatic as possible, and it basically turned into him forwarding that email along to like our technical director and being like, the fuck is he talking about? I don't understand what's going on. So then that filtered all the way back down the management chain to me, to which I then had to have a conversation with a manager where I was trying to explain to him that I feel, personally, that if you are the EVP of a company, you should know how email works.
Electronic voice pattern? That's what ghost hunters use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. We're just trying to find spirits haunting the ghost in the shell. That's it.
I'm always trying to find spirits.
It was just so like he couldn't understand. I was trying to explain to him, this email is not going to the people you want to talk to. It's going to a bunch of technical resources that don't give a shit about your numbers. And that just went totally over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know I am. I expect too much. And you'd think I wouldn't at this point. I've been in the industry long enough now that I should just be jaded about the whole thing. But occasionally I have hope.
You know, I blame boomers. I blame boomers.
Dude, here's the thing though. I'm pretty sure he's like not much older than us, like at all. I think he's actually around our age.
Is he a Gen Xer? Or is he a millennial?
Probably. I don't know. Like, it's hard to nail down. I want to say I think he might even be a millennial, but probably Gen X is more likely.
I would hope Gen X.
But yeah, man, it was the thing. Yes, I have computered long enough. I was thinking about that the other day. I was just like, when did I graduate college? It was like 2008. So it's been a bit.
08.
Yeah. I can like solidly say I have over a decade of industry experience now, which sounds crazy. I feel like I should be in my 40s or something.
You're the old man.
I am, yes.
I'm just realizing this year I'm gonna hit 18 years in my industry, and that scares me.
Yeah, but that also means like you're almost done though, right?
3 years left in November.
See? There you go.
I can go an additional 3 years beyond that, but I don't want to.
That is an amazing picture, and you absolutely should still have it. So I would be disappointed if you didn't. Now, is that the one where I ended up eating the fucking tassel from my hat accidentally? Because I think it is. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. I feel like that's an accurate, like, summation of our time at UMF, honestly.
I wish these people would gain more levels. Yeah, I remember you talking to me about that, Randall. To get into that.
Did you tell him about the game stonk?
I'm pretty sure you know about the game stonk.
That's how you should have just, like, responded to everything that he was saying. Just let him go on his, like, rant about teaching you about the stock market, and then just your response is just like, yeah, get GameStop, go burr. That's it.
So I'll be right back. I have to grab a bottle of the End of the World. I'll be right back.
I didn't know that you could bottle that. That's impressive. Yeah, I'm sure he was. You couldn't teach for a week? Why is that? Just because everybody was just so into the stonks? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, that was crazy, actually. I just randomly, like, we went to go get some food the other day at a place that definitely was not social distancing, so we had to ask for a table, like, away from everybody, because yay, the South. But anyway, I could see a couple people in another table, like, near us, and they were just, like, sitting there, like, going through their stonks on Robinhood or whatever, and it was just, like, a couple of just, like, random people. One of them, I'm pretty sure, was in sweatpants, and I'm just like, this is fucking surreal. We've got people, like, trying to be day traders in their sweatpants at a Mexican restaurant.
Isn't that the best way to do it? That's how things should be, though.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure.
I'm all about, like, letting regular people be regular people. And just do, like, extraordinary people things, I guess.
Yes? Like, what? What are you trying to say? I'm not saying you need to wear a suit to know how to use a fucking... I'm just saying it was weird, like, because you don't normally see that.
No, I get it. I'm just happy to see it.
I mean, I also wouldn't recommend day trading to the average person because it's actually incredibly dangerous and...
stressful.
It's basically gambling, but...
It is.
Yeah.
You only hear about the successes. You never hear about the failures.
That is true. I mean, yeah, if you were looking at that as an opportunity to make, like, bank, then yeah. But I mean, if you, like some friends of mine, purposefully invested the money just to hold the stocks to, like, you know, further compound the well, they would call it a problem. I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem, but further compound the problem, then that was a moral decision that was being made and had nothing to do with hoping to make money out of the deal.
I don't like watching the stock market burn to the ground. What I like to watch is hedge fund managers burn to the ground. That gives me happiness. People who profit off other people's misery. I have no problem not feeling bad for them. So I'm like, oh no, the hedge fund managers might lose a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, good. Because my retirement is still tied to the stock market in one way or another. So I don't want to see it crash, because that will hurt me and my family. But I have no problem with people who bet on my family not being able to sustain itself after I retire, and taking advantage of that. Seeing them suffer gives me no pain. Does not bring me any sorrow. Is this a Game Boy game?
I would agree.
No, it's not a Game Boy game.
Game Boy.
I do that. That was the wrong person to give something to. Supposed to give to Zodiac.
I like the overworld sprite for the turtles or the tortoises.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
What game does it remind me of? It reminds me a lot of Sim Earth. If anyone has ever played, Sim Earth. Well, when I mean,
you want to start talking about Sim Ant, then we're in business.
Oh, I love Sim Ant too. You know what? You know what's super addictive that I suck at, but I love the game. Is Sim Tower.
Oh yeah.
I love that game to pieces. That's such a good game.
God, that reminds me of the SimCity episode we did, and basically remembering how, like, not user-friendly the original SimCity's UI was.
I like the original SimCity.
It's rough. It was rough going back to it, though, man. Like,
I thought it was fine. But I played the Super Nintendo one. And the Super Nintendo one is optimized for casuals. More to Riku's point...
Casuals.
We're going to retire and die. See, the thing is that... you know, you're around military people. I know you are. And so when I say retire, I mean I get out of the military and they send me a check every month. And goodbye, Lyle.
Also,
thank you for hanging out.
Yes, bye, Lyle. Go get some rest.
I'm glad you're enjoying your new home. Really glad you're enjoying it, and congratulations. Yeah, I'm still gonna need to get a job when I get out. I'm looking at the post office. I'm actually thinking about running for political office, but I don't think I'm that crazy. I'm borderline that crazy, but not quite that crazy. Plus, I don't like having sex with children. Apparently in Florida, that's a prerequisite, so...
Jesus.
That wasn't me, Llama. That was Shane. That wasn't me.
Yeah, the challenge wasn't for me.
Hey, Randall, just look up Matt Gates. Have fun. I'm not saying he did any of those things. I'm saying allegedly he did those things.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
In air quotes.
Yeah, Riku, yeah, we were talking about this earlier. The music to this game is phenomenal. It's really good. It's not the same style as Uematsu's, but it's definitely one of the better soundtracks for the SNES, or an SNES RPG in general. It's really good. In fact, I'm not going to make it to it tonight, but if you want to listen to some really good Mystic Quest music, look up The Last Castle and the Dark King theme. Those are really, really good songs. Of course, those are at the very end of the game, if you couldn't tell or infer. But it's, yeah, those are some rockin' soundtracks. Rockin' songs, I should say. Way to go, Llama, with the power play. We'll see if Shane picks up on it.
Sorry, I'm multitasking as well at the moment, so I'm not looking at it. Give me a second. Oh. No, that was not part of the original deal. Do not alter the deal.
He's making it part of the deal.
Pray he does not alter it any further. Wait. What do you mean HD tier is gone? Wait, was that the idea? Is that every time he does it, like he drops down a donation tier? Was that the plan? Did I miss that?
No, we didn't. We just established any of that. Orden stopped making things up.
I mean, because I'm okay with that, if that's the case.
Llama's gonna help us monetize ourselves on YouTube. That's the overall objective. He's our monetization coach.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so Riku, Llama said that he would potentially join our Patreon if I stopped using the Lord's name in vain for this stream. So far, so good since he said that. I'm trying really hard. It's very difficult. I need to probably adjust my vocabulary. I am a sailor, after all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how that goes.
You guys kill me. I know that too, Riku. I'm doing the best I can right now. It's very difficult, but I will endure. I don't take any offense. No one said you people. I think you said you people. That's the other good thing about the military, is we're not, like, offended by anything. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily good. Good. I'm right with you, buddy. I'm right with you. Riku's working off 2 8.9% beers. I'm at the end of the world. Right there. La fin du monde. This is from Shane's home country of Canada. Maine, Canada.
Right.
And Lyle's. Well, Lyle's not here anymore.
The beautiful land of Canada.
In fact, Maine... No. Maine is in this picture. It's just very, very diluted. I can't wait until this pandemic is over so I stop drinking so much. I think that's what I'm looking forward to most. Shane, you are being requested an origin story.
Origin story?
Ah, yes. From Riku.
Ah. Well, I mean, it's like... It was South Canada, really. You know? It's technically Maine, but, Oh god. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So anyway, yeah. Who would leave Maine? It's pretty. Yeah, man, it's pretty, but also winter fucking sucks. And it's not even the cold. I like the cold. Like, we've had a few days down here the past couple days. It's been kind of chilly, which has been nice because we don't usually get that.
Running for 5 miles.
Yeah, I mean, I won't do that, but I'm very happy for you. And yeah, that is actually the other thing too, is that Maine is super expensive to live in. The property taxes are a nightmare. But anyway, so no, it was just like, well, actually, that's not true. Northern Florida is super cheap, comparatively.
Cheap. Yeah.
And that's actually part of the reason that I moved, because I was, at the time, I was living in a 2-bedroom apartment with the person I was with at the time, and I heard tell that my cousin, who lived down here, was looking to sell his property and move closer in town for his job. And I was like, huh, well, I've never lived in Florida, so what's that about? And the quick napkin math on the situation was I would be able to buy a piece of land for it's like 3.5 acres, just about, with 2 homes on it for roughly the same amount of money that I was paying for an apartment in Maine. So I was like, well, that seems like a no-brainer. And so that's what I did. Unfortunately, the job I was working at the time, I was working 100% remote anyway, so I could still keep my job and move, which was actually really... but yeah, that's it. Because people ask me too, like, why the hell did you move to where you moved to, like an hour outside of Jacksonville in the middle of fucking nowhere? And I'm like, well, I certainly didn't choose that specific spot because I wanted to go there. It was more of just like I don't know, let's try this out. And I've been here for like almost a decade now, so. So that's the gist of the story.
Yeah, I will say too is that North Florida, I mean, it's starting to increase in price. And
yeah, it is.
But that's just recent because I think that's happening all over the country. But it's still far cheaper than even where I grew up, which was outside Chicago. So Northern Florida is extremely affordable. I think like it's a statistic, and I'm making this up, that it's the most like you can't find more affordable property closer to the beach than any other state other than Florida.
Yeah. I mean, it's also one of the states that does not have a state income tax, which is also a big deal.
Yeah. Like, property taxes, I don't know what it was for you, but for me it was something like $400 for the entire year.
What? That's even way less than mine.
Yeah, $400, $500 for the entire year. And that...
Although, I guess that's based on... Is that based on, like, property area and general value, right?
Do you have the homestead? Do you have the homestead exemption?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, my property only values out to about, like, 70... Like, the minimum that can be taxed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also where we live. So you're in Middleburg, I'm in unincorporated Orange Park. So that might have a lot to do with it, too. Yeah, mine's only like $400, $500. It's really not much. Maybe $6, but it's not much.
Damn, I wish mine was... Mine's about twice that, so...
Holy shit, okay, wow.
Yeah.
So you should move to North Florida. Unless you enjoy where you live. I look at other places, too. I mean, I'm looking at where you live and your location. I'm looking at, you know, Michigan and what property taxes are there and what cost of living is there. Look at Texas, because I've been to Texas and I absolutely adore Texas. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I look where I'm at today in Florida, and I absolutely have no complaints. As much as people like to pick on Florida, and it deserves it, it could be much worse, you know, and I'm comfortable here. I like living here. I would much rather live here than the suburbs of Chicago, or even in Chicago. I really can't complain. I love it here. This is a much better living situation than I actually have in my entire life. Other than the food. The food is not that great here. I mean, there are good places, but for the most part, yeah, the food is much, much, much better in Chicago. I think you do, actually, in where we live. It's going way up. But the homes in this area, and this is, you know, just recently, the homes where I live are about at 160,000. That's how much they are. 160,000 for a house. Gator. Is it Gator, Riku? It has to be Gator. Knowing you, it has to be Gator.
Yeah, deep fried gator tails.
It's Gator. If you're asking me, it's Gator. At least where we live. It's gonna be different in Miami. In Miami, it's a Cuban sandwich. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, you attacked the right people. Shrimp. Mayport shrimp is a thing. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not. I don't think it's as much of a thing as people think it is, though. I haven't heard of Mayport shrimp before I was at Mayport, if that matters. Seafood. We do have good seafood here. There's no denying. So my house, when we refinanced, because I bought my house for $130. The mortgage itself, I'm not including insurance or taxes. The mortgage itself is about between $600 and $650. I think it's like about $630. So $630 a month for my mortgage.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I got it.
That's just,
3.75 VA loan.
Yeah, I was saying that's of course assuming like a 30-year fixed rate.
Yep.
All that good stuff. It might be a little bit more if you don't put 20% down, because anything less than 20%, you're going to get mortgage insurance tacked on, but generally speaking, it's around there.
Yeah. And that was with zero down, by the way. That was with zero down, 630. So.
Yeah, well, was that like... Did you get mortgage insurance? You must have gotten mortgage insurance on that, though. Unless that's some sort of fucking VA benefit or something.
I think it's a VA benefit.
Mm-hmm. Well, how? I mean, what's the apartment? It's a 1-1, right? It's like a studio, right? I think is what you said before.
Studio. I think, like, apartments in my area actually cost more than I would pay for the mortgage on my house. I'm not even gonna lie.
That is actually true, yes. That is absolutely true.
What else? Like, if I was to rent my house out, rentals, like, people paying rent right now in my area, just base out, is about $1,200 per month for the same house I own. It's almost better to own than to rent. Because, I mean, owning a house, you have to do repairs and all that shit, which I am woefully behind in, and I know that, and I'm figuring that out. And that sucks. But if you have the money, yeah, it's cheaper. In terms of just strict finances, it's cheaper to own a home than to rent a home. Because mine's a 3-2.
Yeah, I didn't catch what you were saying there. What was the for a 3-2 in your area? What's the going rent right now? Like what? Like
1,200.
Yeah, I nailed that right on the head. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it that way, it's about the same as where I'm at, because right now, you know, because I've got the 2 homes out here, I'm renting one of them out, and that one's renting at $1,250. And then once we fix this one up that we're in and move out, because this one's got more square footage and everything, this one will go for $1,300 a month, and that's what I'm paying on my mortgage. Granted, I have a 15-year note, so the monthly payments are more expensive, but I pay it off faster. So yeah,
my apartment is almost $1,000 a month for 1.5 bedroom. Jesus.
Wait, Randall, are you asking how much a 2-1 would cost to buy?
Riku just was stating it. Randall is asking, how much would a 2-1 cost? $460 for a studio. I can't remember where you're at, Llama. No, okay, I know where you're at, Llama. Never mind. I know where you're at.
So, I mean, that's going to be highly dependent on the area around Jacksonville, because if you're in like downtown or north side, then it's going to be less, because those are less than ideal areas to live in currently, just because of crime rates and things like that. Yeah. But if you were, I would say for a decent 2-1, based on what I've been seeing, I mean, you could definitely get it for sub 100,000. A nicer one, even 2-1s are going for over 100,000, but that's because the housing market is stupid right now.
I think the housing market, yeah, there's that cute, I love it when they get like magic spells against them. It's so cute. Yeah, I think the housing market's gonna crash. This is artificially inflated. There's no way. I think the housing market is gonna crash for a while, especially with COVID, and more so in the cities. But I think it's gonna reach out to the suburbs sooner than later. There's no way that property in where I live should be valued at where it's at. There's just absolutely no way. So I'd be weary. If you're good financially and you can move into a place like this, by all means, you know, do you. But I'd be, you know, with the amount that has gone up, I'd be extremely cautious, because I got into that situation when I bought my house originally, because I bought it for $130K back in 2006 originally, and we ended up with an ARM for our mortgage, and it was supposed to expire this year, and we were fortunate enough to refinance in 2019. If we didn't refinance in 2019, we would lose our house this year, guaranteed. Just because we got our house before the market crashed, and that's when everything was booming. And that's kind of the same situation I'm seeing right now, on top of the pandemic, on top of the economic uncertainty. So if you're looking to do anything with your house, hey, I'm not a financial expert, I'm not a housing expert, but I can tell you from personal experience when the market's good and it's too good to be true, be extremely cautious, because I've lived and learned from that experience. I know I'm not the only one. I'm not gonna say anyone else should put their stories out there, but yeah, just be very, 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 very careful.
Ooh. I was actually just poking around because, like, what I've been seeing mostly has been more downtown Jacksonville, so the prices are a little bit lower, but kind of like out where we're at, even for a 2-1, like the prices are just kind of ridiculous. Wow. Like we're talking like actually almost as much as your house.
Oh wow.
So
let's get this conversation, Randall. It's fine. I mean, hey, this is real life's real life. Real life is real life. It happens.
Yeah. I mean, the flip side of it is, like, I was about to say that it's maybe not the best time to be looking to, like, buy a house, but I mean, the flip side of it is that the mortgage rates are, like, still pretty damn low.
Yeah.
So there is that.
I mean, if you're financially stable and you can afford it, yeah, now's the time to get a house, just because the mortgage rates are that low. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on down to North Florida, man. Come on down to North Florida. Become a Florida
you
man.
Know what? I'm gonna have this real nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's got about 1,800 square feet. Be available in probably like less than 6 months. Just saying.
I might almost want to move into that. That's bigger than my house. A lot bigger than my house.
Driveway just got paved with asphalt millings. Like, it's a
massive yard.
It's nice.
Massive yard.
3.5 acres. Cleared property, big ass yard. You don't need to have a child to have 3 bedrooms. I don't have a child. I have 3 bedrooms.
You are a child.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I have
me too.
But... yeah. No, those rooms just become like, you know,
Ninja
craft
Turtle.
Rooms or
Ninja
storage.
Turtle celebration rooms.
Yeah, well, no, that's all behind me here in the office.
My house is only about 1,300 square feet, but that's not livable. Livable is less than 1,000 square feet. It's 1,300 with the garage.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's the one thing that I do not have. I don't have a garage, which I kind of wished I did sometimes, but
I don't know if I will need to move to take care of.
No.
I know.
No,
everyone's in a different position, dude. Everyone's in a different position.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, Randall. Actually, I mean, for the record, part of the decision that went into buying this place in the first place was there was an intention. I was engaged at the time, so there was the idea that this was going to be a home I was going to stay in for a while with said person and possibly have a family and all of that. So, you know, we had room to expand, and obviously that did not occur. So I've had a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with extra space, I guess.
Extra space is nice when you collect a lot of bullshit. I mean, that's not you, but
yeah, well,
for me it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you could have a whole room just for your game collection.
Yeah, it'd be totally cool. I could bring, like, if I wasn't married, I could bring girls over and, like, look at all these video games. Aren't you impressed?
Are you wet yet? Does this make you moist? What are you lost about? Randall. I will help elucidate for you.
He just got married, yes, but, like, this was, like, in the past.
Are you... Oh. Are you being clairvoyant, or am I just, like, not seeing his chat messages?
Well, he said in a non-judgmental way, I'm more of a practical person. He says, I need an office and a bedroom.
No. Okay, yeah, no, I saw that. I missed that part.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I did, yes. I was engaged before that, like, years back. When I first moved here, I was engaged to somebody else. So, that's that story. There's also technically a lot more to that story, but maybe we'll get into that someday. Yeah, if I really want to blow your fucking mind, man, I was already married once before that too, so...
Yeah, life has a way to make you feel older than you are, or younger than I don't know.
Yeah.
It's still nuts to me that we started this entire podcast thing 6 years ago now.
I know, right?
6 years ago this summer. I guess it's just nuts.
Like, what? Okay, now it's your turn for story.
Yeah.
What's with the parenthetical? Like, why technically?
You don't need to put well. You're in text.
No, he's adding to the story.
Well, we got that part. That's what you mean by being engaged. We get that.
I mean, did she say no?
That'd be interesting. Ooh! I'm not even reading that. I'm not reading that.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh.
I mean, hey, if it makes you feel any better, that is the reason that both of my other serious relationships ended. So, yeah, good times.
Hooray!
Good times.
Yeah, I agree with you, Riku. That's my sentiments exactly. Ouch.
So video games, am I right?
Yeah, that went quiet. Video games! So Mystic Quest has a great soundtrack.
Video games are gonna set some fish people on fire.
I'm lighting them on fire. It makes them die quicker. When I say it that way, it sounds very dark.
You should, like, they should drop fish fillets or something after you do that. Get real thematic.
Wouldn't a burning fish person smell awful? I think it would smell like a fish fry.
Yeah, so actually I feel like it would smell amazing. You'd be like yeah.
Burn your local merman. Make everyone happy.
We here at Retro Hangover Podcast support the genocide of fish people, apparently.
And when you think about it, it probably tastes better than a fish fillet.
You mean like a McDonald's fish fillet?
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't?
I mean, kind of a low bar, but yeah.
I gotta set the bar somewhere.
Now, if you're talking about a fish sandwich from Culver's, that shit is delicious.
I don't know. I mean, this is fresh. I mean, look at them. They were just alive. So as soon as they die, you just go over, cut a piece out of their abdomen, and you know. I mean,
Riku, I have come to the conclusion that you have like very strongly held opinions about very specific kinds of food.
Yeah, we have Culver's in Florida now. It hasn't been that long. Oh, so so for Riku says that fish fillets are actual poison. I am going to make a fish egg sandwich. So
sounds fancy.
It's going to have a hard fried egg on top of the fish fillet, just for Riku. I need to find something.
When you go to the wait a minute. When you go to the like, are you just trying to be thematic, or are you trying to imply that you just like catch fish at the beach? Yeah. Nani the fucking deed.
I don't know if he's talking to you or me, because
I don't even care. It's applicable regardless.
Spring of life. The water.
I mean, aren't we all Riku at the end of the day?
It's hopeless now.
Don't give up yet. There's someone inside. Let's have a look.
Did
How do you know
Mickey
there's someone
show up
inside?
also?
How do you know there's someone inside?
Take
Chemical
me
Valley.
home.
Take me home.
Fish Fillet
Mountain
Road. Let's a go. It's a me, Mario.
All that's left of the wake water is in this bag. Take it and go back to Aquaria. Wake water. Is that like weed?
I mean, I was not aware it was called the Chemical Valley, so this is news to me.
Chemical Valley. Look, okay, West Virginia was Virginia. I love how Riku's trying to school Orden on West Virginia.
It's like, yeah, I fucking live there. Okay, well, hold on. We're getting off track now. I want to know more Chemical Valley thing. Why is it called that? And
Wait,
don't tell me that there are
water,
chemicals,
please save
because
our
I will
town.
literally punch you through the screen.
This is chemical romance.
Ooh.
That's it. I guess this town will stay frozen until the crystal of water shines again.
Then we better hurry to the ice pyramid.
Oh. Riku's over here all like, today I learned, trying to like contribute to the conversation. And Randall's just like, fuck you, I know. Charleston is surrounded by chemical. Oh, I mean, that's probably fine, right?
Let's push this out of our way. Oh, no, I need to actually go to the end because I didn't realize I wasn't healed up. What time is it?
So does that mean... I get the sense that that means that property in Charleston must be really inexpensive then, right?
You can pay for your house in meth.
Oh. And to be fair, you could probably do that here.
I mean, chemical processing plant is just a euphemism for meth, right?
Just straight up killed 90% of your fish. I'm sorry, that's terrible, but it's also kind of funny.
I guess. And I guess the ones that survive, you're not eating. So.
Yeah. I mean, but they were the strong ones, right? They went on to procreate. You've got resilient aquatic life.
Sure. I mean, Sloth had superpowers, I guess.
Yeah, man, just become the Toxic Avenger, Randall. This is your calling.
Like in The Simpsons.
I mean, to me, that just seems like more bang for your buck. You know? Getting more fish for the price of one. Yeah, man. People don't talk about the Toxic Avenger. What? 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 I'm not wrong. Why do you boo me when I'm right?
This music is too good for this game. I think this is a good game.
Oh, what is like shit happening? Should I be paying attention to that?
I think I pushed that too far.
Oh, you're talking about okay. Wow. Oh, wow. That's real sly. You're sneaky, Randall. It's very sneaky.
Let's see if that fixes it. You know, Llama's gonna be in the patron chat pretty soon, is my thought.
I mean, I feel like that's the direction it's going. Sorry, I was just catching up on our currently playing channel, and I just noticed that Lyle said he like just started playing Shovel Knight, and I can't believe he has not played it
It's such a good
up
game.
until now.
It's such a
So
good
good.
game.
And it's also like one of the best soundtracks ever. Period. I don't even care. Don't at me.
You know what? I lost my soundtrack to Shovel Knight. I'm gonna have to pirate it, unfortunately, and I hate to say that. Because I got the all digital when I bought the game. I bought the game physically, pre-ordered it, and it came with a digital soundtrack, and then I downloaded it to my phone, and then my phone fucked up. I need to reboot my phone, and it's gone forever.
You hate to see it.
I do. Do I have a record player? I do. I actually have quite a bit of vinyl records too. Video game vinyl records. And I have all of Metallica's albums prior to Black on vinyl.
So the good ones.
Yes. And a couple of Michael Jackson albums on vinyl. Plus I have Wasp on vinyl. The new Wasp, and I was very taken aback by that, actually. Because they changed lyrics to, why can't I remember the name of the album? The Crimson Idol. The Crimson Idol. They changed the lyrics. I would love Shovel Knight on vinyl if you're asking me. I didn't purchase it, but it would be great to have it. I'm thinking about getting Ninja Gaiden on vinyl. I know it's a limited run right now. I'm kind of torn on it, but I would love Shovel Knight on vinyl.
Man, I got a couple of game soundtracks on vinyl, and I don't even own a record player.
I think I have it. I have an extra one.
Record player?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. Technically, we do have one, but I don't. I think it needs to be repaired.
That is awesome. That is a great enemy sprite change. And yes, Ashton, you mentioned it. We mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. It's so great how the enemies change. I love how the enemies change. It just went from a Lamia to like a tiny snake. That is great. That's the reason I love this game. I love this game. Oh god.
That reminds me, I have to like actually try to finish playing through Cuphead at some point. I have it on my Switch.
It's a tough game.
Yeah, it really is.
My son completed it, so can you.
That means nothing.
What do you mean that means nothing?
I mean that just because your son did it does not mean I can. Children have better twitch reflexes.
I have faith in you. Randall, I have faith in you too. Just, you need to get good. That's it.
Also, while we're talking about somewhat difficult games, hot take, but not Shovel Knight. Fucking, god damn it! What was that other Knight one? But it was like it's a Metroidvania, but it's all like dark.
Hollow Knight?
God. Yes, there you go. Hollow Knight.
Oh, so adorable again! They turned her into a snowman.
No, Hollow Knight was a game that I should have liked, wanted to like, and simply did not. Like, I tried, I really did. And I got decently far in it, but just some of the mechanics in that game and the difficulty of some of the bosses and stuff I just didn't do it for me.
Speaking of blasphemous, I think you just got a bunch of people who called you blasphemous for not saying Hollow Knight was the best game ever.
I mean, that's cool. I don't care. Some people, I mean, yeah, some people super like Hollow Knight, and I can see why, but it's just, I don't know. It wasn't even so much the difficulty necessarily. I just really didn't like the way that they kind of implemented the exploration mechanic with like the map thing or whatever. That was just annoying to me. I actually need to try Axiom Verge again, because I started playing that for about 20 minutes and super did not feel it at all. And again, that's another one that I'm like, I should like this. So I guess I didn't give it a fair chance. I guess I just need to try it again.
Axiom Verge, I actually have a physical version of that game. For the best system ever created in the history of ever.
Ah, the Atari Jaguar.
Yes. No, the Wii U.
Ah, I was not expecting that.
Really? I'm quite shocked. Imagine my shock. Die, Snack. No, step on Snack. Ah, gotta move shit again. Damn it. Haha, I didn't say the word before it. I'm learning.
I think I have Blasphemous now, right? Pretty sure. I think I got it on like Amazon Games. I think it was free.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a weekly thing for me now, is like just regularly checking up on the digital storefronts to see what free games they're giving away. Because like Amazon Prime Games says something new for free, and then Epic has got a new game every week. I'm just adding to that backlog of shit that I will probably never actually get around to playing.
Llama. Ah! I screwed that one up. Okay. I know what I need to do here. Okay, I see the puzzle now. I'm gonna actually, yeah, you're right. I am cutting it close because in 10 minutes, game time's over. What did I do here? I think I can last 10 minutes. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a true measure of something. What that measurement is, I'm not sure, but it's going to be a measurement of it. You know what? If it reminds you of Legend of Legaia, like, that is a good thing, I think. Because Legend of Legaia is a PlayStation game with CD technology, and this game had no CD technology. So, once again, like, soundtrack
CD
here.
technology.
Soundtrack here. Legit. Oh no! This is a boss. Oops.
The crab, he go pinch. Oh man, it's a snow crab. You guys defeat this or you'll be eating good.
Yeah. It's gonna be delicious. Die.
Monster.
You don't belong in this, Randall. Oh, he started blowing bubbles. He's not very happy. I made him unhappy.
So in gaming related news, have any of you like actually watched that Monster Hunter movie with Mila Jovovich? Because like I totally forgot that even existed, and then I randomly like saw it on a streaming service and was like, "Oh shit, that's right. That was a thing that nobody cared about."
I mean, think about when it came out.
Oh, I know. I'm just assuming it was still gonna be fucking terrible. But
Yeah, jumbo bombs.
yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, 20 minutes, wanted to die. Okay, yeah. It's about what I expected.
I think there's a way to get over the other side. I'm gonna have to investigate this. Chris is deciding if I join. Okay, llama.
I mean, according to Randall, it was you were starting all the way at the top tier, and then every time he, failed, you got bumped down one. That's what I heard.
I'm not getting into this. I'm staying out of it. I'm trying to be a good little streamer. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I hate missing items. So the question is, do I go to the next area or to heal, or do I go back and heal up knowing that all the enemies I have defeated are just going to come right back?
Ooh. The Dark Souls conundrum.
In a Final Fantasy game.
No.
The easiest Final Fantasy game.
I don't know. Randall says next area.
Alright.
Ah, shit. I just remembered. I gotta put the form out there for the new patron poll. It is time.
It is time for a new patron poll. It is. So I hope that Ashton, Lyle, and Randall have come up with some fantastic options for everyone who's a patron. I am nervous because apparently Randall and Lyle are colluding, so automatically I know where my support is going. But I'm only one of now 11. Makes me nervous. Makes me very nervous. I just realized I'm going to the next area anyway, so I need to go to the inn.
Oh shit! Ashton is still here. He's just been really quiet.
I'm not... Okay, Llama, we're not asking for 10. We don't... No. No. I hope you
We weren't
understand.
asking for anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You started it. You started it, and then Randall escalated it, so I fully blame him. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to your wonderful plans. I think that you guys are, like, unionizing.
I mean, Riku, if you're gonna say that, you can match him. Just gonna put that out there.
Behold my mystic Pokeballs.
Wolfman's also playing Remnant. You should see if you two can link up and play multiplayer. Yeah, that's what I thought, Riku. I am wasting wizards.
I mean, at least it's better than subbing to too many OnlyFans, am I right?
4K tier where you get to share a beer with us? I mean, digitally, we can make that happen.
We're gonna set up our own Cameo at this point.
Oh, I can't even travel. Like, I can't do anything right now. The military says I need to stay at home and be a good little sailor.
Yeah. That's true. That's the only I wasn't even meaning to make that joke. That is the only fans website that you should care about is Corp Fan. Yeah, it's less carbs, less filling, digital beer.
It's the Michelob Ultra of digitals.
That's right.
Ooh, Llama's dropping some dirt on Riku.
Ooh, oh no.
Not a Sailor Scout outfit, though. Why not? You know what? If my wife would make a Sailor Scout outfit for me, you'd want me in it. I'd want me in it. I'm not gonna lie. I have plenty of pictures of me on my Facebook account of me in my sailor outfits.
Oh no, we mean like a sailor outfit.
We just said not a Sailor Scout one. I think you meant real one.
No, we need to get you into like one of those like old-timey Popeye ass looking things, or like a French sailor.
No, not feeling that. Not feeling it. I actually, like, no shit, there's this great event that they have, and I guess this is going to be my last story for the night, because it's almost time. But they have an event, yeah, it is time, actually. I'll just clear out this little grind area and close out the stream. But there's blue PTs, what? But, like, they call it Trafalgar Night. and it's when they pay homage to the Battle of Trafalgar. No, it's Pickle Night. Pickle Night. So in a way, there's Trafalgar Night, which is what the Marines, the Royal Marines of the British Navy celebrate. And then later they have Trafalgar Night, which is kind of a satire of Trafalgar Night. And on Pickle Night, like, it's celebrating the HMS Pickle going back to inform Queen Victoria of the Battle of Trafalgar. And it's just a raucous, crazy experience where you have a bunch of people at different tables, and there's food fights, and you have to dress like you're a 17th century or 18th century sailor. So you're wearing like the striped shirt and the straw hat and the cropped pants and like sandals and everything, and you have a corncob pipe. It's a blast, and I absolutely love it. It's probably one of the best times I've ever had at one of these like formal parties, quote formal parties. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's one of the reasons I do want to go back to Diego Garcia before my career ends. So if they tell me at like in 2020, no, not 2023. 2020 was last year. So in 2023, when I'm up for orders again, if they're like, hey, would you like to go to Diego Garcia for a year? And you can extend and be like, yeah, I'll do it. Why do snakes cast sleep? Because they're lamias. Pickle Night does sound silly in high school. It does. It still does. We call them NWUs, Navy Working Uniforms, and they're green.
Does any branch of the military still call their things BDUs? Is that still a thing?
I think the Army of the Air Force does.
Okay. The only reason I even know that is because like I bought one at like a surplus store way back in the day, specifically for use with paintball.
I remember paintball. That was a good time that we had when I dressed in my bright orange Florida Gator hoodie. And still won.
It's like that Family Guy sketch about him being in the military and he's dressed as a clown. He's like, nah, you guys are stupid. They're gonna be looking for military guys.
You're not ignorant, Gordon. You're not ignorant. We've changed our uniform once every 2 years for the past 10 years, so you're fine.
Yeah, I never actually got into the airsoft thing. That was a little bit after, like, plus, like, all of my friends, like, we had already invested in paintball, so, like, actually, technically, I still have it, but, you know, we bought our own, you know, paintball markers and CO2 canisters and got ourselves all geared up and shit with, you know, hoppers and the whole works, and then airsoft came around and suddenly got popular, and I was like, I'm not investing in a whole other set of shit.
Alright, I'm gonna go back, heal up, save, make a save state, and then we can wrap this up.
Alright.
Thanks, Llama.
Thank you for your generous Patreon donations.
Save completed. Alright. And save state. Alright. This is a nice relaxing music that we can have behind when we plug our stuff. So, once again, thank you for joining us tonight, everybody. Really do appreciate it. I think we had some really good conversations. It's not on the screen, of course, but if you do want to see the conversations that are happening when I am streaming, at least, because Shane, he's a technical wizard and he can put all that stuff up. I can't. I'm dumb. But this is a Twitch channel, and you can see us every Sunday night. What?
No, you're doing great. Keep going.
Okay. This is a Twitch channel, and you can join us every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can find us at twitch.tv/RetroHangover, because you're probably watching this on YouTube. I hope you're watching this on YouTube, because where else are you going to be watching it, because you weren't here. But in the meantime, we are a podcast, and we do podcast stuff. And our most recent episode is Final Fantasy V, and it guest stars one of our patrons, Patron Lyle, and we think it's a really good time, edited by the fantastic Ashton Ruby, another one of our patrons who did a bang-up job, and we really do appreciate it, like, fucking fantastic. But, come there and join us. And I forgot the other stuff you normally say at the end of the stream. I think it's just like social media. You know where to find us on social media. Just anywhere you go, it's just type in Retro Hangover, you're there. You can find me at Zodiac on Instagram. That's where I'm going to respond to you. And that's at Zodiac, XOTYAK. I know how you're laughing. Like, yeah, screw all of you. If you want me to talk to you, go there. Not the thing, other things. We're terrible. We are terrible. I'm a terrible person. I know I'm a terrible person.
Just bust on over to the podcast.
Just go there. bit.ly/RHPchat is where you can find our Discord, by the way. A lot of the people here tonight are from the Discord. And, yeah, that's where you're going to get most of the info. In fact, I'm going to take this save file and I'm going to put it in my Google Drive, and I'm going to be just randomly streaming it through the Discord. We have a channel called The Lizard People's Government Pizza and Italian, and that's the name of the channel. And you can go there when I'm streaming, and that is the channel for the public. So bit.ly/RHPchat. I hope to see you there. And there's other things that we can talk about. Isn't that right, Shane?
Thank you for passing that one off. Yeah, I mean, so there are. Chris has already covered some of these things, but if you do happen to like what we do and you'd like to support us in the way that perhaps Llama is, for example, I'm just picking that one out of the air, then you can head on over to bit.ly/RHPatron and select a donation tier of your choice, and we of course would be forever grateful. And that gives you access to a lot of bonus content, audio content in the way of some full-length episodes in the RH Guidance series that we have been doing. And depending on which tier you choose, you can also get access to a whole bunch of other good stuff, like our rapid fire reviews and outtakes from our recording sessions, and video games were a mistake, where we just rant about shit in the video game industry, all kinds of neat stuff. So please feel free to go check that out if you are so inclined. And other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. We got a merch store. You can go check that out too. bit.ly/RHP merch. Get yourself a cool eggplant dragon t-shirt or something or other. But honestly, the big deal is we just want you guys to come listen to the show and hang out. So, get into the Discord, like Chris said, come over to the Twitch, watch us here, listen to the show and give us some feedback, and we'll be happy. So that's about it.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Shane. I don't know what the people in the chat are talking about coming places. That's a great thing. I'm glad you're coming. I mean, self-care is very important. But until next time, play with your mystically questing joysticks. Have a good night.